Alright, so and I carried some fuel yesterday. We'll carry some more today. I got about 3/4 inch of rain, so I don't think I can get up there. I put some new tires on the front, some 315/80 22.5s, and I had some used tires, some 1200 22.5s on the rear. Or, I mean, I put on the rear that I had off that C500 Kenworth. They had a little tread on them. The original tires on this truck didn't have much for tread. And the kind of places we go, we gotta have something with tread. Let's see. Let's see if she'll start. Oh ho ho. So it's fuel injected, but there's no there is no oxygen sensors on it. So it's kind of a pretty basic closed loop system. But I didn't even look at how many miles it's got on it. 120, 123. Oh yeah. You gotta slam the door like you mean it. Yeah. Kick off the Lucas grilling brakes. Oh yeah. So we decided that we had to take the oil truck and kind of make it our own and not kind of make it so it didn't look like it was a Dillon oil truck. So we took the bed off so that we could paint the front of the tank and paint the back of the truck. And I found me had Josh, one of the mechanics and operators, we found a silver metallic, so we painted the tank with a silver metallic to kind of make it look like it was aluminum. And so then we painted the truck with an Oxford white. And I'm trying to decide whether I want him to put another coat of it on the morning. So I'm using urethane enamel, because urethane enamel is really rugged and holds up well in heavy equipment. And it looks pretty good. I don't know if I want him to put another coat on it or not. I guess he could. It's got some little bit of stuff in that right there, but it ain't bad. I mean, it's an old truck. But the biggest thing I was worried about was getting the back of the cab painted and getting the bed painted. Flip it around, put it back together, and maybe spray some black on that frame before we do that. Oh, let me see what the roof looks like. The roof was pretty rusty. The roof don't look so good. But I may tell him to respray this roof, put some on this roof. But it was pretty rusty. We had to put some OSPO on it to stop the rust and stuff. But anyway, I do that and then get it lettered, because I got a job in Stewart's Draft, Virginia I got to go do. And on that particular job, most of my jobs I try to include fuel in with my deal, and I forgot to do that on this one. So I got to line up fuel, and the reclaimer burns about 350 gallons a day. So tanks in the back of pickups won't be an option. So I've got a company lined up to come fill the oil truck up once or twice a week, and then you can fill up the reclaimer fairly fast. So I've got tags and insurance on it. I probably won't drive it because it's got a 429 gas motor in it. I'll probably put it on the low boy and drive it up there. But I could drive it and then put keep it full of fuel so that I can fuel up. I've got, I don't know how much I got to lime and Stewart's Draft, but it's a bunch. I didn't figure how much or how long. I just figured the dollar amount, and it was worth me doing. So anyway, it is what it is. I got more work than I can do, and one of the companies I work for is actually, I found out today they're bidding the biggest project that they've ever bid, and it's right next to a job we just helped them finish. So if they get it, I guess that rental house that I have in that particular area, I'll go ahead and keep it a little while longer. But I bought another 872 right before Christmas. I don't have it yet, but I bought an 872 GP with GPS on it, a 2013. My other one's like a 2008. We couldn't keep up with the workload with just one big grader. I got a Cat 130, but that's it's okay for small stuff, but these big projects, you need a 45,000 pound 300 horsepower grader with 6-wheel drive to keep up with the stuff that I do. But anyway, so the truck will probably look good when it gets put back together and gets lettered, and I put some new 315/80 22.5s on the front, and I put some 12R 22.5s on the back. I had these. These were on that C500 Kenworth. But that's what so you can kind of see what OSFO does here. So this was a spot that didn't get OSFO on it, and this is where it did. And it takes rust and it kind of turns it into an inert substance, so it won't keep rusting. If you paint over rust, it'll just pop back through. So anyway, you get that water out of there and spray it again. But anyway, I reckon it is what it is. I went to the job in Greensboro today, and lime didn't show up. It got ordered but not ordered. It's a long story and I'm not going to get into it. But that's fine. I did maintenance on the spreader truck, put a new door on the back of it, swept out the cab, pressure washed it a little bit. Anyway, it is what it is. Also ordered me shelters for the front and rear of the shop. Now they're 30 foot off the front and 30 foot off the back, same eave height. And that way you got somewhere you can work kind of outside. We can take some of these drums that are on dolly caddies and we can put them outside. I'm going to bring 10 all the way down to the first 10 foot on both sides. It's going to come all the way down to the ground, and then it's going to be 10 foot up to the end of it, and then 14 foot at all the way across the eave, which is the same height as that door. So if it'll come onto the eave, it'll come through this door, kind of keep some rain from blowing in. I want to put the same T5HO lights out there basically, so that'll double the size of this shop. Some of it'll be outside, but it'll give you more working area, because there's a 60 foot pad off the back and a 30 foot off the front, and I'm just going to close it in. Anyway, so that is an update for today. Oh, so here we go. We got it lettered. Got my strobes on it. The camera doesn't want to focus. The new roof lights, stripes. Focus for whatever reason. There we go. Got one more fire extinguisher to put on here. Got a 10-pound on either side. Now why is it not focusing? Got my booster. Where the hell is all that shit? They do it that way? Did they weld the fitting in the damn thing? Damn, I hope it don't leak. Anyway, whatever. Took this hose, had a new end put on it. It was just ratted up a little bit at the end. Put a new swivel on here because it was leaking a little bit. Cut 5 foot off the end. What do we got going on there? That's kind of weird. I don't know about that. Weld that fitting on there. I ain't sure that won't leak. Anyway. 20-pound fire extinguisher here. Got some lights on the back that So when you're working back here, you can see 10-pound fire extinguisher there. Turn the lights off and just turn the strobes on. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Just the strobes. And then the work lights back here. Oh, this light ain't on, that's why. Okay, there we go. There we go. We can see now. It's great. Oh, God. Alright, so did we get lights up there? Yes, we did. Okay. If there's any fuel in that or not. Oh, I guess they welded it all right. I don't see no leak. Interesting. Anyway. So here's the finished product, the oil truck that we've been working on for a couple of weeks. Stripped it down, took the bed off. In the other video. Urethane enamel paint. You know, new tires on the front. New brakes. Lacquered, lettered. We got lights all the way around with strobes. We got new cab marker lights. Got your conspicuity tape or your conspicuity tape, however you want to say it. Got one more fire extinguisher. Got a 10, a 20, and then it's missing a 10 on this side. 10 over here. Got to get another one. Took the hose. It was kind of ratty at one end. Took it and cut 5 foot off. Had a new end put on it up in Spartanburg, and put a booster line on it so that you can a 50-foot one, so that you can pull it out. And you know, gas jugs and something that's got a smaller inlet than this. And we're fixing to take it to a job in Stewart, Strath, Virginia. Got a lime job up there. I'm gonna take it up there, and I'm gonna take it and keep it full of fuel. Have a local company got lights there so we can fuel at night. Tags and insurance on it. Don't really want to carry fuel. Just want to take it to the job and then use it for filling up, because it goes a lot faster. But that's it. Yeah, I think I think it turned out pretty good. And those strobes on the roof, you can turn the lights off and they're just strobes. Those are some side shooters that I got from James River Equipment. So you can have just strobes, or you can have strobes and lights, or you can have just lights. But anyway, thought it turned out pretty good. Got an air conditioner, a rooftop air conditioner ordered for it in the spring. Got to find me another F700 decal. We had one, don't know where the other one went. Redid all the lights and everything. And anyway, like I said, think it turned out pretty good.